About a year ago, I got these from BC Auction, and actually I was more interested in the box. Uh, but eventually I'm going to make a weather station, and these net solar radiation devices will come in handy for adding one more parameter. Let me just mount the camera. So these two are in a way identical. They both do the same thing. And I'll just show you what the idea behind these is first. If you only have one sensor and nothing on the other side, it's called a Pyranometer. I butchered that one. If you've got one on both sides, then it's a net radiation device. Essentially, you have your two thermopiles. They both get hit. The top one gets hit by more sunlight than the bottom. This one's getting reflective light. So, and they're actually wired this way. So you get a positive output to show the difference between the sunlight coming in, the sunlight that's getting bounced back out. They use it for agriculture, other studies. The other version, the 4-wire one, would look just the same as this, except it has 4 wires. And you're actually then able to read the outputs of both sensors independently. So that's what they do. And you're going, wait a second, this one got one sensor. Well, if you take this off carefully, there's the other sensor. So this is essentially just being used as the one sensor. This one down here, because it's a nice pitch black in there, is not going to produce any voltage. So you're just reading the incoming sunlight. This one also has temperature sensor right here, because apparently they have to do some type of compensation. And this one came from Switzerland. And I'm just going to get it out of the way because I have no specifications on it. This one, though, I do. This one actually came from a company called Middleton, and they are still in existence. And it was made in Australia. And I've visited there once, and they get lots of sunlight. So I'm going to put the specifications up here. But it essentially it responds to from 0.3 to 60 micrometers sunlight. So from the visible to the far infrared, I believe, or the infrared, somewhere in there. And this thing will actually output 0 to 50 millivolts. So, and I'll show that in a moment. And you're like, what are these little tubes for? That's actually just, you pressurize this up so that it blows this dome up, and that gives a more diffuse light, better path, meaning just keep dirt off the sensor. And let's see, the thermopile. There's 250 junctions in this. This is actually a 38 by 38 millimeter thermopile. There's 250 junctions that zigzag back and forth. And it's made out of, there's 2 aluminum plates apparently, and then sandwiched in between them is the thermopile, which is a copper and consente, I can't pronounce that, which is apparently a copper nickel alloy for the junction. Hence how you get the electricity out of these. Oh. To show that these actually work, and since we have no sunshine right now, It's raining. And up it goes. 13 millivolts right now, just from this sunlight coming down. I think it's a 40-watt sunlight. And I'm just going to grab the other one. Okay, I've got the probe stuck in the connector. Seems like this one actually responds a tiny bit faster. And as I say, this is a 40-watt sun. No comparison to the real one. So eventually these will land up in my weather station when I get around to making it. And I'll probably use this one here since it's already got the cap on this side, because I'm not going to care about the reflected light. I just want to find out how much sunlight's coming down on the beautiful wet west coast of Canada. Have a good day.